beautiful episode of Marketplace Monday, and I'm your regular host, Abraham Peju-Akinyemi. Today, we want to continue on the series we started a few weeks back, which is Success at What Cost? Today we shall be looking at success at the cost of your family. Now, there is a popular saying that family first. Now, that is easier said than done, because in reality, we put family last when we take marketplace decisions. Particularly when we want to land that dream job, we don't consider the implications on our families. When we want that contract, we don't consider the implications on our family. When we want to make that relocation decision, we do not consider our family. Now, let's put this in the right perspective in the scriptures. From the book of Ruth, chapter 1, from verses 1 to 5. Come with me. Once upon a time, it was back in the days when judges led Israel, there was a famine in the land. A man from Bethlehem in Judah left home to live in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. Now, that was a man who loved his family. Okay? Ojaba. The man's name was Elimelech. His wife's name was Naomi. His sons were named Mahlon and Chilion. All Ephraimites and from Bethlehem in Judah. They all went to the country of Moab and settled there. Verse 3. Elimelech died, and Naomi was left, she and her 2 sons. Verse 4. And they took them wives of the women of Moab. The name of the one was Orpah, and the name of the other Ruth. And they dwelt there about 10 years in foreign land. And Mahlon and Chilion died also, both of them like their father. And the woman was left of her 2 sons and her husband. Now, that man lost almost his entire family, because he took a relocation plan that went wrong. Now, that is what is involved today in most countries of Africa. Everybody is relocating. Yes, relocation is good. God does not want us to be static as humans. But the question is this: that decision to relocate, is it in line with God's will? Is it in the interest of your family or not? A lot of people have relocated, leaving their families behind. In the case of Elimelech, he even went with his family, but he lost that family. His name was Elimelech, God is my king, but he did not consider God, neither gave recourse to God in taking that relocation decision. The land he left was Jerusalem. The meaning of Jerusalem is the land of bread, but he said there was no bread, and relocated to Moab. By the time he was coming back, by the time his wife and the Ruth, the daughter-in-law, was coming back, his cousin Boaz, who remained in Jerusalem, had become a big man, a successful farmer. He eventually became the husband marrying him. And you know the story. That's a story for another day. Now, this reminds me of a very valuable, is it valuable or invaluable counsel I got from some elderly couples shortly before I got married. They called me and counseled me and said, wait, young couples, don't run after me. Young family, build your family first and then come back to run after me. When you build your family first, your family is stabilized. You already have your family vision, family principles, family values established. By the time you go to look for money and come back, your family is intact. But if you look for money first, run after money at the detriment of your family, by the time you make the money and you are back, you have lost your family. That is the reality of a lot of us in the marketplace today. I met a professor recently, and I visited him and we were chatting. And he was lamenting literally. And he told me and said, my children don't even. All these years they were growing up, he was all over the place. Getting certificates, getting qualifications. Now he has reached the peak of his career. No relationship with his children. Is that the kind of family you want to run? That is in fact the kind of family some of us are running right now. Our children don't know us. No relationship between us and our spouses. family is supposed to be first. If you are in that situation currently, it is not too late for you to retrace your step. You can lose everything, but please don't lose your family. And if you have lost your family, may God restore family back unto you. And if your family has been lost beyond redemption, thank God for the family of our Lord Jesus Christ. May He have mercy on you. May He bring you back to Himself. In the mighty name of Jesus. So in conclusion, whatever decision you are taking in this time, in your job, in your career, over that contract, over that relocation, whatever marketplace decision you are taking in your office, even in your ministry, consider your family. Will it be in their favor or will it be against them? Will it bring them together or will it scatter them? Beloved, in Jesus' mighty name. What's our takeaway today? Our takeaway today is family first. Our takeaway today is family first. Put your family first. And to tell you how important or how serious or how valuable God rates the family, He says a man who cannot rule over his own family, his own household, should not be given leadership roles in the church. That's how important family is to God. So if you achieve everything in life and you don't have a family, you are a woeful failure. You are a woeful failure. So don't forget our takeaway. Takeaway today is family first. Family first. Thank you so much for allowing me into your space once again. So before we close, let's take our closing charge from the book of Revelation 5, verses 9 to 10. He has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign. See you reigning as we do this week with your family. In Jesus' mighty name. God bless you. Have a most pleasant